If you still not heard about Claude Mythos, you are missing a huge thing in the AI world. Because Claude Mythos is something which is so powerful, but at the same time it is so dangerous that people feel scary when they talk about Claude Mythos. And a lot of people are right now in panic after seeing what Claude Mythos can do. And in today's video, we are going to cover everything about Claude Mythos. So let's get into it. So the first thing in your mind, what is the Claude Mythos? So Claude Mythos is a new large language model from Anthropic. Yes, again Anthropic releasing a new large language model which is so much powerful. It is more powerful than any other model out there on the internet. Yes, any other AI models out there. And the capabilities include software engineering, reasoning, computer use, knowledge work, assistant, research, and a lot more. And if you want to see how much powerful it is around 20 to 35% better than the current best model like Claude Opus. For example, if Claude performed 53% in SWE benchmark, Opus did it 77%. It is so crazy. And as you can see, Opus is beating in all the benchmarks. You can see in the reasoning, agentic search and computer use. It is beating Opus, which is world best model till now on the internet, which is publicly available. But Mythos is beating it in each and every category. But the scary part is not this. The scary part is something which Claude mentioned in their official documentation, that it is so powerful that Claude made a decision to not release it publicly because it can find security issues in the softwares which you are using from years, and these vulnerabilities and bugs are there from last 26 years. Yes, no security researcher found that bugs, but a AI model able to do it. Yes, it is that powerful. It is powerful in coding and a lot more things, but it is that powerful in cybersecurity. And one funny thing I want to tell you is that Claude Mythos is not specifically trained for cybersecurity. Yes, it is a byproduct that this model is so good in software and all other things that it by default becomes so good in cybersecurity. Claude Mythos especially surprised me when I see that software like OpenBSD, which is a very famous operating system out there, and a lot of people are using in their firewall and a lot more stuff. And Claude Mythos able to find a 27-year old vulnerability in this particular OS. Yes, 27-year old vulnerability, which no human cybersecurity person able to find out. Yes, not only that, it able to find a 16-year-old vulnerability in a very famous software called FMG, which is used because a lot of organizations, including YouTube, Instagram, and a lot of organizations, whoever handle the video encoding, are using this particular software. I personally use this particular software to build a lot of stuff, and now I can see how powerful Claude Mythos is. That, and if they release it publicly, you can think that people will exploit it like crazy. That's why they are not able to release it publicly, and it is so good. But it is not like that no one have the access. Companies like AWS, Apple, Google, Nvidia, Microsoft, these companies have the internal access, and they write a lot about these models, and they are appreciating these models a lot. Let me show you that also. As you can see here, a networking company, very famous company, Cisco, is also appreciating that it is able to find a lot of bugs, and they are fixing it. AWS, Microsoft, and all other big companies you can think of are appreciating this. And to be honest, I expected this. I created a video around 2 to 3 years where I talk about the end of bug bounty, where I explained that in the upcoming years, AI becomes so good that it will able to find bugs it by itself, and it will be a lot harder to do the bug bounty and in general cyber security for the beginners.
क्योंकि इसके पीछे बहुत बड़े कारण है। लाइक आजकल जो एआई आ रहा है वो बहुत ज्यादा स्मार्ट है और बहुत ज्यादा जो ट्रेडिशनल बग्स है उनको फाइंड कर पाता है, और उसका अगर कंपाइलर के साथ इंटीग्रेशन हो गया तो आने वाले टाइम पे जब भी कोड लिखा जाएगा आईडीज में, जहां पे विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड हो गया, फिर कोई भी आप यूज कर रहे हो, या फिर वीएस कोड हो गया, पाइजाम हो गया, ऐसे जो आईडीज हैं उनमें कोड लिखा जाएगा तो उस टाइम पे कोड रिकॉग्नाइज कर लेगा कि ये बग, यहाँ पे कोई बग हो सकता है या नहीं हो सकता।
Of course, if you are an expert, you can do a lot more things. But for example, if you are a general beginner coder, or if you are even mid-level of coder, Claude Opus can write better code than you. It is surprisingly good. I can bet on it because I am using it every day. And that's the same thing I explained here. But a lot of people start giving me hate. And by the way, I unlisted this video not because of the hate, but YouTube don't want much hacking stuff on the internet. And that's why I unlisted that video. But yeah, that's the part. Now AI is becoming so good that it's not only able to write the code, but it can find the vulnerability. Can you imagine a piece of software which can find the vulnerability in your operating system, in your mobile phone apps, in everything you are using today. It is that powerful, and that's why the project Glasswing is launched. As you can see, it is saying securing critical software for the AI era. They are trying to secure, they are not releasing it publicly because it can find the vulnerabilities in any software you can think of. Yes, in the MNC software like Google software, Microsoft software, Linux, in your operating system, in your mobile software, in mobile firmware, it can find vulnerabilities of any software because it's that much powerful. And that's why Cloud is not releasing it publicly, because they want that before they release, all the major software becomes secure so no one can misuse it. It's that much powerful. And if you are not still understanding the use cases, I highly recommend to go to the Claude Mythos preview system card. If you search, you will get a PDF. You will read it. I highly recommend to go through this particular PDF. It will have a lot of example, a lot of things which you should read. And yeah, it's very scary. It's, of course, it's powerful, and I'm really excited, but also feeling that AI might go out of the hand. And therefore, I think it's the best decision from the Anthropic that they are not releasing it for publicly. But hopefully now you understand that AI is becoming crazy fast. And if you are not adapting, no one will save you. And that's the goal with my YouTube channel, that I will make sure that everything you need to know about AI will be posted here. So hit the subscribe button, like this video. I will see you in the next video. And if you want to me to go deep dive in this particular PDF and all the other use cases which is Mythos is doing, and all the research with Mythos did, so let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring the world. Bye bye.